An audio. Hello, hello, hello. Can I be heard? Yeah, I'm hoping this is it. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there we go, there we go. Bex, my love. Anyways, I'm going to start my streams always do. Apologies about that, for some reason my camera wasn't working. It fucking pooped itself. Uh, Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As I'll start my streams as always do. My name is Gary, but you will get to know me as I am Tosh. No problem, Bex. I'm not going to do anything anyway until your ads is over. A wee bit of Witcher today. I wasn't going to stream the Witcher today, but I was speaking to Grando in the early hours of this morning. I'm going to do. You're back in. Hello, Bex. Here, how did your stream go? Last night I was meant to try and jump in, Bex, but because work was so busy, I couldn't even. What Transformers that? I could have filmed it. Is it this weekend? I was meant to try and jump into your stream, Bex, but unfortunately due to work, couldn't get in. For the Lord.
The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission:
it's only going to be a short stream today.
About Ciri.
Because I've got daughter's dance class tonight, so I have to get sorry for it. I wasn't going to stream much today, but as I was saying, I was speaking to Grando not long before I got home from work for Gwent, so I said I'll stream play a wee bit of Witcher, but then I'll do like a territorial on I'm not tired, I can't even talk. I'll do like a Gwent walkthrough with her. So while we're waiting, I'll as they say with my surname, I'll tush about a wee bit, and then
trusty arms for all sorts.
I'll go and find somebody that I can play Gwent with.
Laces for the menfolk, engraved knuckle dusters for the ladies.
Gwent can be quite daunting, so it can. Especially the actual whole game of Witcher 3, so you need to have a lot of patience with this game and stuff, but once you get the hang of it, it's actually not too bad.
So
beat him. I need to go play somebody else. I want to play somebody new. While we're waiting, hopefully on Grando appearing, I'll come about and get some stuff done. But how are you, Bex? Anyway, how did your stream go?
You know how it is.
Are you streaming Zelda again? Monsters in the Manor. Contract on, God knows what's on.
More food for the rest now.
Oh, I was listening to Spice some odd tracks and couldn't for the life figure me what they are, even though I had many a hunter under my belt. You know me, I'm not one to make a fuss. That's the one where... Oh, what do you call him? The Witcher. Lenthal. The thinker from that? I was like, what? What do you call him?
As a bunch of lilies, but
That's not what I want to do. Yeah, it's that one.
bloody baron, grown blind with rage, tan the skin off his back.
So while we're waiting, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I can play Gwent with him, I think. If I can, I'm not gonna play him yet. Yeah, I can.
Got anything interesting?
Oh, what's this? That? More cards to get as well. I'll buy them once I get a bit more money gathered up. the thing about the
Farewell.
book? Inventore? Where's the book? It's here, isn't it? Yeah. Don't care. Grando! Oh, there we go. There we go. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. There she is. There she is. Not the wake up right as you went live. Well, it took me a while to get started because my camera was mucking about. But good morning, my love. One always rings when people are. I'll talk to her.
What was that
I need to
about?
get some money guard up because I want to get the rest of these
What's
cards and
become
then
of me
we'll
elder years?
jump into the Gwent
Refused
then,
a
my love.
roof over me head
You want to
by
get
a
yourself a wee
common
cup of coffee
churl.
and you work away.
I was born a noble's daughter. My brother
Oh, if you're
and
happy
I,
enough
we
just lying
managed
there,
the manor
just-
for years.
Just chill.
What happened to him?
A caller came one day, a drifter, a hunter. It wasn't long before we fell in love and wed. We prepared to leave the manor. My brother, he took offence, refused to bid me farewell. Years on I
I'll have to
returned,
wait here for
but
first.
found
Oh,
no
not
sign
wrong,
of
man.
him.
There's times I do that.
Folk claimed monsters had
You minutes
infested
turned
our
into about
home.
half an hour.
Come to
and then
nest
like, oh,
there.
I need to get up.
I could take care of those monsters for you.
You're a witcher, right? No ordinary man would be so eager.
It was just the point
Don't
where
fret.
I met.
It's all the
Right,
same
right,
to me,
right.
provided you're honest. The house
Right,
is east
well.
of here. Take this key. Once you've driven off the
That's evil,
beasts,
madam.
look for a chest. My treasure, savings really. They're yours.
What'll that leave you with?
A roof over my head is all I need. And if it comes to it, I've other heirlooms to sell. But I know you witchers don't work for free. I could never let you go without honest pay. Gods keep you.
I just wanted her to talk away first before done anything. They didn't know how far you're in the game. Let's say for I know I wasn't in your stream long, Randall, because again, work. I swear to God, see, work is doing my nothing. Streams. You'll end up in the castle. You'll get a bath. You'll get shaved. Your man will get you pick your attire, and then you'll walk with him. Go meet the Emperor. And blah blah blah. What we call him? I can't even remember his name at the minute. So then on the way back, you will get your stuff back, your weapons. So get your weapons, and then as far as I know, I think it's there's actually a couple wee bits you need to do in this bit. First of all, it's like the flower garden, and you'll see two wee benches. When you go in, there'll be nobody sitting on this bench opposite the other bench. And then when you come back, there'll be a guy, so when you speak to him, all he does is he grunts. Jeepers, my love, how are you? Well, I'm just trying to explain to Grando before I do Gwent what you need to do to play the Gwent. Because obviously the people have never played Witcher.
What's your business?
So there'll be a guy sitting on the
Bloody Baron
stool,
know you're here?
and he'll grunt. But before you do that, Grando, if you go to the
Watch
left-hand
it, you
side and
clod.
use your Witcher senses, you will see like a red button on the wall. Push it, and to the left of it, you will see the wall open. So go towards it, and then you'll get like a wee letter and something. It's something to do with the very first Witcher. Obviously, I've never played the very first Witcher, but it gives you a letter of the princess that turns into a monster. And Dandy, I just had a lovely breakfast and I'm getting ready for my day. How are you? Oh, no, I'm not too bad. A wee bit tired. I haven't even eaten. I just got my coffee and then obviously I'll stream a wee bit earlier than normal because I have to take my daughter to dance class later on.
Pick more interesting things from my nose.
I'll explain what you get when you play this player. Some of your words.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Need money. I'm so poor. Commander's horn. Need this as well. Is there anything I can actually sell? I'm going to dismantle that because you actually make money dismantle. had bacon, an egg sandwich with white chocolate. Oh my god, I ordered from Starbucks. Oh, jeepers, don't be doing this to me, love. Oh, crispy bacon.
Farewell.
Oh.
Ouch.
2 seconds, 2 seconds. I need to sell stuff to... You can play him.
They got a sack of millet from the ladies.
Gouda? Gouda, is that how you pronounce that? Gouda?
A truth.
Gouda? Gouda? I probably completely pronouncing that wrong, am I? What is it? What's Gouda? Guada? Guada?
Got anything interesting?
Right, I need to buy these cards, but I don't have enough money. What have we got? 20, 50. That's 120. 10, 50. Balls. 12, 10. Go da. Go down, go da. I saw a meme that was like me going to buy more cheese rather than work on my mental. Go da. Sounds like you're saying duh, go duh. Yeah, I need money. And then we can do the Gwent. I want all these cards. Money. Where am I going? Over here. Gouda. It's very good. Gouda. So what is it like? Is it like a bread?
Taste his armor, like winter on a glass plate. Trusty arms for all sorts, steel swords and strong maces for the menfolk, engraved knuckle dusters for the ladies.
What's cheese? Right. Okay.
Show me your wares.
Tell me some stuff. Buy must they're 19, 16. 24. God damn it. Ooh, 152, right, I'll take that. I'll need to try and sell all that stuff because I need money. What else I can sell? I can sell the saddles, can't I? I can, yeah. I think I can sell this 28, 22, 28. I wonder if I can sell them to your other guy, because this, as I said, I want to buy all these cards and then I'll do the Gwent Grando, so then we can do a whole rundown of it. If Garrett will stop running side to side on me. I say for some people, like Gwent can be quite difficult to understand. They have to relearn that TikTok algorithm, everything's changed. So I see TikTok, jeepers, like I've put 2 videos. I don't have a clue what I'm doing like.
Got anything
The only
interesting?
thing that scares me about TikTok with doing it is the fact that you get so many, pardon my French, so many cheeky bastards on it. So I know I need to learn a fucking ignore what some of them say, because at times I can be quite thick-headed. I know that myself. I used to work on social media, so I used to pull hundreds of thousands of views. See, you'll know. This is why I've started watching your videos, Jeepers, because you kind of know, you know a brave bit like.
Farewell.
But at the minute, well, I haven't been too bad. I had one wee
Gloria's still unwell.
I'll leave it be, like, I think I've just under 1,000 views in both of them, which I'm actually quite surprised about because of the fact that I don't really bother with TikTok, like. I like watching stuff on it, which is quite funny. You do get some stupid things on it, like, but I just know it's very, very toxic. Lord Morty! No problem, my man. I hope you're well, mate.
Arms for all
Tenchi!
sorts, steel swords
man.
and strong maces
well,
for
bud.
the men.
Right, skip that. He keeps talking the same crap.
Show me your wares.
Over and over. He was actually buying the stuff dear. And you guy over there, he was buying it at 18. 28, 28, 28. Right, I should be enough to buy the cards, and then TikTok now wants long form content, so that's what I'm focused on. I'm still doing short ones, but I'm watching longer stuff. So I wanted to do the shorter stuff because quick
So
20-second videos. Somebody's gonna watch it and then move on. But so what are they looking like? Stuff like a minute or what? If that's the case, then I think I'll just leave TikTok. I might just do YouTube then if that's the case.
It won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse.
Cause I'll use that program that Tenchi does the clips on for me. I can't even remember the name of it now. Jeepers. You should be ashamed. Why were you not following Grando? Right, let's buy these cards. Blasphemy, blasphemy. Right, bought them. 2 seconds to sort these cards out. It's weird to get the Gwent deck. I have to push select to get the thing up. Right. Oh, I've actually got 2 of them. I didn't even realize. I thought I only had 1. Anything else? Right, that one. I'll move these over. I don't know why, like, because I'm not friggin' use these very much. Decoy. Oh, I just didn't realize I had 2 10s in that one. The 2s and 1s, they are shade. Essentially the algorithm is in favour of longer videos because they want to get it in on the market and become more competitive against YouTube. They've already taken IG. I moved up now, I'm not tired. IG to the cleaner, so their focus has shifted. That's why they introduced the option for long videos. Right. Their focus. Oh my god. Oh my god. You push. Get it the way. I was in here first.
Got anything interesting?
Oh no! I hit the wrong button. God damn it. Out. Right, Gwent. I'll do a tenner.
A game of Gwent. How about it?
IG is Instagram. See, I didn't know the short term for Instagram. I have these, but I don't really bother with them. Did reels to compete with TikTok, but it's a flop in comparison. Grando, I'm not really a pro. Like, I haven't really played this in so long, but because I figured it out my first playthrough. Like, it did take me a while in my first playthrough to figure it out, but I just stuck at it because obviously you have quests and you have tournaments for Gwent. So that's why I advise people to do it, because if you complete the game and don't do the Gwent, then you've not 100% completed the game. Because no, I was going back at it first because I'll show you, but no, sorry. Let me finish my coffee first. I can talk social media all day. I love socialism. Deepers, you can talk all day. We can see have people like you in the chat. It makes the chat so much better. You can write fucking 900 lines. Doesn't matter to me, love. I fully believe the internet was a mistake. I also fully make my living off it. It was a mistake, but I make all my money off it. Yeah, this is the thing. Like, I remember life before fucking internet was even here. Like, I remember the fucking login. Like, it does. Grando, you're about to remember because you're roughly the same age as me. You're about to remember the fucking login. The fucking. Oh, fuck me. Like, you think it took about 10 minutes to fucking log in. We're feeling the love in the chat between Bex and Tubers. Right, Gwent. I'm blabbing on. Gwent, right. Grando, as I was trying to say this morning, obviously, you know, you've got your 4 decks. You've got your Northern Realms, which for me is the best deck. You've got your Scourtal, which is your elves. You've got monsters, which... Oh, Bexy, oh my god. Like, I actually showed my daughter this the other day. She's like, Daddy, what was it like back when you were young? And I was like, God love, you're talking over 30 years ago, like. Like, I remember when I used to live with my dad, Like, he didn't let me on the internet whatsoever, like, because, like, when I used to go on the wee chats, and you were always like, what was it, age 6? So, you go into a chat and you're like, ASL, age 6 location, and you're talking to people. But you heard the dial up, my dad's like, alright, get off that internet right now. And they come up, and you're sitting there, I'm not on it. My kid is always like that they have TV when you... See, this is the thing, right? I feel so scundered talking about this now. But see, when I was younger, right, I used to love watching the black and white films with my granddad. But I always thought when I was a child, was people black and white? Or grey and white? And then all of a sudden they just randomly changed colour? Like, I thought like people, everything was black and white the way they had it in the movies. I didn't realise that there was always colour. That's how my wee mind processed when I was younger, like. I remember life when it was in its... I feel blessed to grow up with computers and then evolve. See, that's the thing, and then you have the cassette players, and then you talk about VHS players and stuff, and like, my daughter's looking at me like I have a VHS tape about here somewhere, Mr. Bean. I showed my daughter, and she was just like, what the hell is that? I don't know, I found life so much more simple compared to now. Like, I watch my daughter with iPads. She started learning to play the computer. I'm kind of wary of the game she plays, like. Before TikTok was big, teens do not understand the premise of digital footprint. I see, like, kids now compared to then, like, the fact that... But then they're wondering why kids have so many health issues now, because they can just sit in the house and do everything. Like, I know I can't talk, I'm sitting here playing the computer. Back. Well, no, see, like, that is true, obviously. It's... Like, I remember Google when it first kind of came out, and then the early signs of YouTube. Facebook, I didn't even go anywhere near when it first came out. Because back then, like, all I done... When did Facebook come out? Was it 2006? Like, when I was younger, like, with my brother, all I done was go out, play football. It was when the lights turned dark, you came back, got your dinner. You did not see us all day. The internet became... you know yourself, the internet has its positives. You can get, like, obviously, like, the streaming and stuff. You've got your YouTubes, you've got eBay, Amazon, which I'm grateful for because of the fact you can fucking buy things for, like, sort of gaming and stuff so much cheaper. But then you've got things like the... I don't really borrow Snapchat, but I heard him work the other day. Woo! Megal, my man, Megal. Snapchat, there's like this AI thing. I said, what the fuck you mean AI? So they showed me, and somebody pretended to be like a 14-year-old, and they were going to meet like a 35-year-old man, and the AI was egging them on. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? No harm. See, if that was my daughter and some... I would literally beat the living crap out of whoever it was, because she wouldn't be meeting them, because I'd be fucking meeting them. I would do time, so I would. I literally would. All the woes. Woo! I need to, through time, my emojis. I want to get my emojis of, like, Ric Flair, and I want to get more woos. That's it. All because of Michael. This is where all this started from, Michael, because he had the woes at the start. Right, Gwent. See, I just go off. And once you get further in the game, Grando, when you get to Skellige, is it Skellige? I think it might be Skellige. You get then another deck, and then once you get to Toussaint, I think then there's another deck. So I think there's 6 in total. I think. As far I can't remember because of the fact of saying it's been over 2 years since I actually played the game fully. Get it popping off all the woo! The wolves will wake you up. Right, as I was saying, your 4 main decks at the minute before you get further into the game. You've got your Skotal, which is that one. Monsters, obviously the Northern Realms, which I told you about this morning. You've then got your Nilfgaardian. Nilfgaardian's not bad. That's what I'm saying. Out of all the ones I hate playing against, the monster deck's the one I hate playing against the most, because if you ever play against the monster deck, make sure you have Bitten Frost, because they're mostly an infantry attack based card, and if I had more cards for them, they fuck all at the minute. You will get wee cards, a lot of them, maybe 3 or 4, but then you will see it's like 2 wee arrows in a circle. Is it that, or is it the two? Is it the 2 faces? It's like 2 wee knight heads. Hobbs is the best. He doesn't fuck around. What was I saying there? Oh yes. If you get one card that has, it's between, because you get vampires in the monster decks as well. If I had the full decks, I would explain it more. It's freaking hard to explain, but there's here 2 wee knight heads, or it's a wee circle arrows. I can't remember. Can you remember, Michael? If you get one, it then multiplies the cards, and then if they use, say, I'm trying to think. Where's the leader deck? You get all these ones. Flip a card. There's one. This one. This doubles the spy. That one there. This one. Double the strength of all your close combat units. So then, if they then use that card, it then doubles their strength. So they could be sitting, say, on 25 points, but then they bang this, it whips them up to 50. He also knows 2 restraint systems from working with adults. Help. Also did wrestling through the middle. Ooh. So in other words, what you're saying, Jeebers, is your husband's not somebody to fuck with. He's somebody to have on your side. There's so many. You draw one that pulls like 5 out of the deck. The double strength. Oh, it's crazy, Michael. It's crazy. I'm trying to. I don't want to. There's so much. I don't want to fucking try and ground out. But for me, personally, Northern Realms. To say, the later you get into the games, the reason I'm telling you need to get your guy when you're meeting the Emperor. There's a wee guy sits on the benches to tell you. You will get this deck here. It's a special one. The first 2 for him's quite, like, it's a fog, which is crap, because on the left there you see there the impenetrable fog. You have it anyway. That one there clears the weather. Again, clear weather, you get it in a card. This one here, the Siege Master, which I personally love. It's funny because my husband isn't much taller than me. He's a smaller guy, so people underestimate. But I've never seen him lose a fight against anybody of any size. There's always a thing I go on about, and I don't mean this a personal attack as in anybody, but there's always a thing called small man syndrome. That they have a bad temper. Thing I was always told. So I'm always very. Not that I would go looking for fights. I don't personally go look for a fight. I wouldn't, because I'm not like that. So I wasn't brought up. I would only fight if something happens to my daughter. Somebody keeps it annoying me. Other than that, I'm just such easy. As you know yourself, I am, as you see me in my stream. I'm a chill guy. Your Hubs is a great example of fuck around and fuck out. Oh no, it is, because I have met men. It's like small. There's a guy I work with, and he's an absolute nut job, and he's about 4'5". Right, what was I saying? Right, this here will double the strength of all your siege units, right? So this will be this stuff here, Brando. Like, you do get a lot of them. But because the deck isn't great at the minute, I have a lot of fucking, like this guy here for infantry. He has poor, he's fucking shite. So if anybody, I would recommend using these ones, because obviously they're 1, but see the wee plus sign at the bottom? So if you put him on the 3rd row, it will then add 1 to these guys, or these machines, whatever you want to call it. Hubs is the same way, he only fights when necessary. Because what's the point? There's people that go out, like when I used to go when I was younger, and would drink, there's people who go out. Like, I remember one night I was sitting on a stool with Lee, Dad Beer Gaming, and we're sitting eating a pizza, minding our own business. And then there was literally these like 10 guys just literally went about and started fighting everybody because we're looking to fight, and me and Lee are sitting there eating our pizza, minding our own business. Like why go out and drink if you're going to just go and look for fights? Like, fuck off. People who are just overly violent. The way I look at it is here, that's the way they've been brought up, or when they're in a big crowd, as I've experienced myself being bullied, that they all think they're Jack the Lads. Obviously you're Jack the Lad when there's about 20s and there's only one of me. Right, what was I saying? Yes, the Siege. With that card. Remember you were looking at this card this morning, Grando? That's more or less a medic. You know, the Squirtle is very good for this. Don't use them in the first round. Reason being, I usually try and keep her for the third round. Any of previous cards you've used in the first or second round, you can then bring back with her. And then you can use her again if you use the decoy, which is that one. I'll actually put that on again because the decoy is quite good, because the Nilfgaardian, a game of spies, which is these. I love the spies. You throw them in another deck, they give you 2 cards. The decoy, if you're playing Northern Realms or the Nilfgaardian deck, if they throw a spy in your ranks, you use the decoy, lift that card, and then you can use it on them and get 2 cards again. It's quite a lot to take in. Some people are just like overwhelmed. That one there's the Torrential Rain again, is for the third row, which can be a bastard at times depending who you're playing. I'm trying to think how many spies you get. I think there's 4 or 5 you get in the Northern Realm deck. You get this guy, you get the elf guy, which is a special card, so he has no effect whatsoever if you put magic on it or anything. You get the big bald-headed guy you meet when you're going to see Triss and stuff. There's the other guy with the glasses, bald head. His card scores like 2, but because he's a spy, very good. There's the handshake. Now these guys, I think you can get. I don't have any at the minute. I think you can get 2 of him or 3 of him. I need to brush my teeth and wash my face, but I'm glued to the couch. It's already 10:15, and I have accomplished fuck all. Brilliant, Jupiter, brilliant. Now this guy, I highly recommend this one because you get 3 of him. He scores only 4, but when you bring it the second card, it then multiplies to 8. You then bring it the third card, it then multiplies to 12. You then use Commander's Horn, which doubles the score. That then goes from 12 to 24, so you can score 48, I think, maybe. Did you give Mr. Baggins? I'll be heading into my office after teeth and face. Right, we'll start the game now because let's see. So I always usually intentionally lose the first game, so I could do a couple of games of this. But say the more you get into the story, then the better cards you're gonna get, because you can get cards like Geralt, Ciri. I see doubles the strength. That's your decoy. Adds +1 to all units in the row, excluding itself. Yes, so that's the siege. This guy here, as I was saying, you can use 3 cards. It's actually quite poor. This is why yeah, fuck's sake. Right, we'll try this anyway, see how we go. Probably get fucking beat here the way I usually play it, but sometimes I would put a card down so it gives him that he has to use another card. Right, we'll do this. I'll have to keep an eye on the time as well. 20 past 3. We'll be going off just before, roughly about 4. Okay, so he's used 2 cards. That's another thing about the Northern Realms I like as well. See, when you win a round, you then get an extra card back. So I'll pass. In fact, he's Northern Realms as well, so he's going to get a card here. Here you either pass or you might use a card. There you look, there you go. There's our spy, which is good. Good. Right, we will do this to see. If he passes, then I can use the decoy, and I'll pick that card up. Do the medic card. Right, we'll do this one. No, we'll do. You have to use my header, because if I use him and then take away that one, that'll put me on 10-10. 2 seconds that one. Where are we? I really want to post a long video I made because I think it's long, but I have to wait until tonight. I'm so impatient. Yeah, see, there's. Oh, you see, he's not giving up. He's not giving up. Yeah, obviously you have to be. Timing and stuff needs to be right. But what am I on 20? So if I take that away, see, I'm gonna have to use another card. I've balls this up. Oh. Right. Decoy. We got one away. That leaves me in 21. Then I'll pass. So then I'll end up being on 6. But when I use the spy card, it'll bring me up to 7. But Dijkstra. Is it Dijkstra you call him? Is it Dijkstra? Yes. New. Right. We'll do this. Fog. So right, this is why you need to get this card, Grando, from the castle. This one. This is going to double the strength from a siege. So that 8 will turn to 16 in the bottom right, and then that one's 6, so that'll turn to 12. So then you've got the Skelia deck, which you get later on. I've never really played with. Obviously, with me streaming. No, see, because obviously this morning, because I literally jumped in, I was in work, and I was like, where is she? Have you done this shit? And because I didn't know where you were. And I was like, have you met Yen yet? And you're like, no. And I was like, well, that's alright. Because I was trying to explain it all, and you're just like, I haven't done this yet. And I was like, that's alright. Right, so I'll do these guys at the front. So obviously he's 4 at the minute. You see the wee handshake. Right, so when I bring this guy in here, see we then doubles to 8. So if I had 3, that would then triple 12. Put that to 36. Keepers, do stuff. Or else, I'll get your hobby on you. Ah, they put the frost on. So that's what the weather effect is. So the frost does the infantry, the fog does the archers really, in the middle. And then that torrential rain will do the siege. I was going to do that there, and then that would have actually put his score up, but damn you! Capitalism be your motivation. Do it! Oh man, I will get the buff up. Where are we? Keepers, this is just for you.
Do it! Just do it!
Right, he's passed. So see the way at the bottom row there, I put them in that, so that was 6 and 8, so it's doubled in score because I used Foltest's 3rd leader card. Oh, fine, I'll do it. Do it! So, as I say, this is why, because like, there's people who have, like, say they don't play Gwent at all, but then you're not going to finish the game 100% because, as I say, there's tournaments to do, there's certain quests to get cards. See, and then you get that card there. However you pronounce that. There you go. And then you add him in there. Boom. Bob's your uncle. One of these days I'm going to say it and someone's going to say, "I do have an uncle called Bob." And I'm like, "Yeah, how I knew that?" And well, now I've done that there, haven't I? But that's just a rough kind of walk through Grando. I can do a more in-depth one once I kind of get all the cards, because then you'll see. You got this, Jeepers, you are amazing and smart. It's because of that big brain of yours, you find it boring. See, that's a thing as well. There's something I probably find exciting, Jeepers will be like, really? Because I find simple things hilarious. No problem, Grando. If you're ever stuck, as I say, just hit me a DM on Twitter, and my love, and I've always plenty of time for you, my love. This week's quest here is to go and get, is it Letho? Who's in The Witcher 2. Now he doesn't really play much of a part in The Witcher 3, which I'm disappointed about, because Witcher 2, he plays such a big part, but I'm trying to remember, is it the Viper? Viper? Because the Witcher clan he's from doesn't really exist anymore. I believe in you. See, this is the thing. How long have you two been friends? Like, do you live near each other? Run, god damn it! Oh, with a big bear.
What now? Piece of filth.
Shit, fuck it, I'm so weak. Same, because I haven't used any points yet because I'm trying to figure out what build to use, because the first couple of playthroughs I've done have sword wielding. I've seen other people with builds, like obviously the magic build's meant to be fucking overpowered, but I don't bother with. I just like going in with the sword and fucking chopping heads and just loot everything Grando, as you probably know. I guess game just has destroyed me when it comes to looting. I got my socks rocked by the first Barry Kurt in this game. Dodge, specs, dodge. See, dodge is... There we go. All that for that. The left. Right, left and right. Because the setup I had for my actual controller the first time I played this, because my first Xbox Elite controller was a bit done in. That was... Where am I going? I mean, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I'm too busy enjoying chat, I don't know what I'm doing. But when's the next time you are going to be on, Bex? Have you got a set schedule, or not like a set schedule, but like certain days you will be doing, or is it more or less just whenever you feel like it? Like, I know I kind of have a bit of a schedule, but I don't really stick to it all the time. And I'm kind of like usually Monday to Thursday. I'll roughly try and get on as best as I can, but there'll be a lesson here somewhere. I remember the first time I met this, I was like, what the fuck is this? Big red skull. I've never run away so quick in my life. Shit. Hey, let me off. I feel that's so hard. Tosh folks had me in just chatting for a full hour last time I was live. Too much fun. No, but see when you're having like...
Man, the old woman mentioned.
Oh shit, there it is there. No, go away, Leshen, I don't want to fight you. Go away.
Time to end this.
of all the fucking things, like, go away. I don't want to fight that thing because he's just like level. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye. See, there's traps.
Never known a monster to set a trap. Someone's here.
The very first
Problem
time
solved. Traps
I,
everywhere.
unless I
Gotta be careful.
literally ran into everything and near died, it was like, use your witch senses here, Grando, as well. Because there's literally a shitload of traps here. But he's
One
up
less
there.
to worry about.
I think it's up there. You can fight him and kill him if you want, but because later on in the game you have a big massive battle that comes up, so I try to be nice and not kill everybody that I know. Ah, jeepers, thank you so much. But no, but I see, this is what I like, because I was saying at the very start when I started streaming, like, I
One less
was
to
really
worry
anxious
about.
talking to people because I panicked, because, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, when I was younger I was such a shy guy. I didn't really, or like Lee would back that up, I really wouldn't really talk to people I didn't know. In a way, I was kind of like, streaming would be a way that would help with that. I started streaming because I needed friends and loved to chat. But see, this is the thing as well as with streaming, because like we never got to meet you guys and stuff, as Beck's saying. Like, there's some genuinely nice people out there. Like, touch wood, thankfully so far on my streams I haven't had any assholes come in. Like any trolls. And I hope it stays like that. Because obviously 3 points with the, if the channel grows, I'll need to look at getting mods and stuff
One
as
less to
well.
worry about.
Because I'm such a noob with Twitch. Oh, fucking you're running now. I'm such a noob at Twitch, it's just...
One less to worry about.
Oh, wee lad Tosh. See, this is the thing, like when I lived in Scotland, see, this would have been a big effect on me. Like, obviously this is different, you can fucking just block people and whatever, but like when I lived in Scotland, like, I always used to fight me and my brother. Like where I lived, I'm not gonna lie, it was a rough hole. I was dragged up. Like I'm not from a rich family or nothing. Like, it's whatever I got, I've earned, and I think that's why I'm so grateful for
One
what I
less
get.
to worry about.
And this is one thing I explained to my daughter, like you work for what you get and you're so grateful. And if anybody gives me anything like a hand-me-down, I ain't one of these ones that will be like, no, I'm not taking that. Like, any help or anything I get, I will take it.
Winds howling.
Because I know where I came from, it's...
One less to worry about.
It's locked. Everything I've got here, like I've bought through working hard,
less
even
to
though I
worry
fucking hate
about.
my place and I cry, but which I always will because I fucking hate the place. But make sure there's no traps in here, because when you're looting about, like with me, I get excited looting. Like, I have to loot everything. The awesome sauce. That was it. Oh. And then no, I had to laugh out because I remember my very first... How did I even meet you, Jeepers? I swear to God, I know it was through somebody else's stream. What's another thing is your man Fern, like I haven't heard from... Because obviously they were... I like to kind of work with the same group of people because... It's nice having the same kind of circle. Like Fern's disappeared. Like, I know he's busy with his music and stuff, but he's literally like just went off the chart. I don't know. I hope he's alright. But no, I remember seeing your thing on
Problem
Twitch about
solved.
100 followers. You made a deal with a friend. Was it Bex you made the deal with? Right, no problem, Jeepers. I will follow you on it as well. I actually need to get the rest of my videos up from The Witcher. I'm trying to get the 50 before the end of the year. The goal is to get 500 before the end of the year on here, and then 50 on YouTube, and then it was 1500 on Twitter. But fuck, see, trying to keep followers on Twitter is so hard. And I'm not one for blabbing about my life story. Like, I'm very... I like to kind of keep my personal life. Like, that's why I know there's streamers out there like bring their kids onto streams and stuff, but my daughter will never be on camera. Sassy monk. Oh, sassiest monk. Right, okay. But you know what? I'm glad they done the deal because I got to meet you, my love, and you're such a down-earth sweetheart. And watching your streams, it's the screaming gets me. If something happens, you're like, oh! I had to laugh all night. I was on work all night, and I actually had you on lurk. So my phone sits in my pocket here while I'm working. So I had you up full blast, and I was talking to the boss. And obviously, you're talking to me, and I can't remember what happened. You done something wrong. And I hear this big, oh! And he's like, "What the fuck was that noise?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's my phone." No, everybody's different, Grana. Like the odd time my daughter might appear, but I know there's ones that are streaming with their kids and stuff like that, and that's each to their own. But for me personally, I'm not gonna be. Till she's older. Like if I stream, she may sit there and play. Or if it was kind of doing a stream with her, I would probably do it where I would change the settings. Because I know you can change the settings on this somehow. Need to put a limiter on my mic. I get pretty loud and make some of keepers. Don't be worried about love. Oh, that's the reason why I love jumping into your streams, because there's times there if you do something stupid, it's just like a... Like with my one, like it's like run. It's just an automatic reaction, like if I'm getting shot or... Like it's not gonna help me like in any way, but I'd say, oh, run. It's not like the other person on the other end who's killing me, like support, they can hear me and go, oh, he's running, leave him be. I want to do everywhere before I go in there. Right, I think that's maybe everything done around it. I went in there. Done there. I know I have to go in there so I can go in here. It's like in Fortnite the other day, your guys in the bush, like I was just like, what the or that could happen. Overall. Yeah. Nobody's seen that. Yeah, so see 10 PM for you is roughly about 4 or 5. Oh, I have to do. Oh no, go away, leave me be and you're died. That fucking lashing. Fucking hate that thing. Oh, I have to do this all again. Oh damn it, no!
Never known a monster to set a trap. Someone's here. Problem solved. Traps everywhere. Gotta be careful. One less to worry about.
Again. I can't remember what the fuck it was. Yeah, I don't want to go in there because I have to disarm all that, but I need to remember.
One less to worry about.
Stream all day during the day on my day off yesterday, but I just kept finding things to do. See, that's the problem with me, Grando. See, when I've booked time off, I plan to stream, and then if I'm sitting on the sofa, I'll end up putting a film on, or I'll do something else.